Good morning, class. Today we're going to be learning about adjectives. Now, I know you guys know what adjectives are, so can someone give me a definition of what an adjective is? Yes. Good job. So he said that an adjective is a word that describes another word, which is a very good definition, but I need something a little more specific. Yes? Okay, now she said that an adjective is a word that describes a noun, which is also very good. And what is a noun? Can someone tell me what a noun is? Yes, good job. Okay, so a noun is a person, place, or a thing. So an adjective is going to be a word that describes one of these three things. So what's an example of a word that can describe a place? Big, very good. Okay. What about a word that can describe a person now? Kind, okay, very good. And now a word that can describe a thing and we're gonna use a table. Okay, a brown table, very good. So these are all examples of adjective words and words that are used as describing. Now today we're gonna be focusing on adjectives, and then we're gonna do an activity at the end of the class that is going to be fun. So for now, first we're gonna start off by looking at this picture. Okay, so can someone please tell me what they see in this picture? Yes? Good job. So in the picture, we can see that there are a lot of animals. 2 lions. They're also yellow. And then there's only 2 green animals, which is the alligator and the turtle. Can anyone tell me about the sizes of the animals? Okay, yes, so the elephant, the giraffes are the biggest animal, the tallest one's there. Okay, the turtle seems to be the smallest one. Okay, and then there seems to be one big tree in the background. And there's one bird only. All right, anything else to describe? Okay, yes, so the giraffe is on all 4s of its legs. And so is the alligator, and pretty much everything, and except for maybe the monkey. The monkey is using his 2 feet and his 2 hands to hold the bananas and eat the bananas. Okay, there's a lot of animals. Someone tell me about how many animals they see. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 14 animals in this entire picture. Can anyone tell me maybe about the temperature, or maybe how does the scenery look? Does it look like it's cold? Does it look like it's wintertime, summertime? What does it look like? Yes, so it looks like it's summertime, right? Because there is no snow, there's no wind. It doesn't look like there's leaves on the floor. The leaves are all on the tree. So it's summertime. So all of these words that you guys have just given me are very good adjective and describing words. So now we're going to watch a video that is going to help us learn more about adjectives.
An adjective is a special kind of word called a part of speech. An adjective is a word that describes or gives more information about a noun. We say an adjective modifies a noun. When you're trying to decide if a word in a sentence is an adjective or not, look for the noun that goes with it.
Okay, so here the video is telling us that an adjective is going to come before the noun. So when you're trying to look for a noun maybe in a sentence, an adjective in a sentence, you can look for the noun first, because the noun is going to be a person, place, or thing, and the person, place, or thing is then going to have an adjective that's going to describe it. So here, the example, I love to smell fresh flowers, the noun is flowers, and the adjective word that's going to describe the flowers is going to be fresh, because fresh is describing how the flowers are.
Adjectives generally answer one of three questions about the nouns they modify. Which one, what kind, and how many?
Okay, so here now we're going to be, these three questions are going to be helpful when you are trying to look for some adjectives, or when you're trying to think of how an adjective can describe a noun. So an adjective can answer these following questions: which one, what kind, how many.
For example, if you have apples, adjectives can help you describe them. Adjectives can tell you which apples they are.
Okay, so this is the first question, which one. So here, these are going to tell you whose apples they are, which are also describing words. So we can see here mine, fresh, yours, that, and they're going to show you a few more.
Or adjectives can tell you what kind of apples they are.
This answers the second question that they gave us from the three questions, which is what kind. So here they're using color words: yellow, red, green, but it doesn't always have to be color words. We have tall,
Finally,
long,
adjectives
short.
can tell you how many apples there are.
Okay, and then number words. So
In
3,
English,
a
adjectives
few
usually
also.
come before the noun they describe.
Okay, so here it tells you that the adjectives usually come before the noun that they are describing.
Comes after the noun, there is usually a verb in between them. For example, if we say, the tiger is orange, orange is the adjective describing the noun tiger. Here's another example. The popsicle looks melted. We can find the adjective by asking, what kind of popsicle is it?
Okay, so here, when you're looking at a sentence or anything, and you're trying to look for an adjective word, the adjective words are going to be usually around the noun. So if you see a noun, which in this case is a popsicle, how is the popsicle? What are they saying that the popsicle is, or how it's like appearing? So the popsicle looks melted. So what looks melted? The popsicle, and the popsicle is the noun that is being described by being melted. Therefore, melted is going to be the adjective because that is what is describing the noun.
A melted popsicle. The word melted describes the popsicle. Adjectives are used to help compare things. Maybe yesterday was cold, but today is colder. It might even be the coldest day of the week. Cold, colder, and coldest are all adjectives, and they help to compare the difference between nouns.
Okay, see, so an adjective is always going to be in relation with the noun. So maybe whenever you see a noun, you might be on the lookout for a describing word, which is going to be an adjective. So here it's telling you that the adjectives are being used to compare and contrast the days and the weather. So yesterday was cold, but today is colder. They're describing the weather, and each time the ending of the adjective is going to change in order to compare and contrast. Okay, so now we're going to work on a little project where you guys are going to draw your own cartoon characters, and you guys are going to describe your cartoon characters to me. Okay, and so for this lesson I used the standard R7 from the New Jersey Standards, and for ISTE I used Student Standards 1C and 3C, and I used an assistive technology device, which obviously in a real classroom setting would maybe be like a smart board or just a bigger computer. It would be much helpful for the students to see, and for just like a better like screen picture and quality, obviously. Also in this case I was just able to just use a laptop, but in a real classroom setting I would obviously use a smart board. Thank you.